Have you ever noticed that the harder a task is, the more your brain fights against it? You want to study, go to the gym, or start that side project, but somehow you end up scrolling on your phone instead. It's not because you're lazy or lack willpower, it's because your brain is literally wired to avoid discomfort. But what if I told you there's a way to trick your brain into actually enjoying hard work, to crave that feeling of challenge instead of running from it? Let's break down the psychology behind why your brain resists effort and how to reprogram it to work for you. Part 1. Understand your brain's resistance. Your brain has one main job: keep you safe and comfortable. So when you face something difficult, like a new skill, a workout, or a long study session, your brain sends resistance signals. It says, "This feels hard. Let's do something easier." It's like dealing with a spoiled child. The moment things get boring or stressful, it throws a tantrum. There are two main types of resistance: emotional resistance, the stress, fear, or boredom that comes before you start; ego resistance, the fear of not being good enough, of failing, of proving to yourself that maybe you can't do it. So how do you trick your brain into not fighting back? Part 2. Shrink the task. When your brain sees a massive goal, it panics. That's why study for 5 hours feels impossible, but read one page feels fine. Here's the trick. Shrink the task until it feels too easy to say no to. This is sometimes called the 2-minute rule. Don't say, "I'll go to the gym." Say, "I'll just put on my shoes." Don't say, "I'll study all night." Say, "I'll just open my notes and read for 5 minutes." Don't say, "I'll write a 10-page report." Say, "I'll just write the first sentence." Once you start, momentum takes over, because the hardest part of doing hard work is starting. Your brain realizes, "Oh, this isn't so bad," and you end up doing more than you planned. Part 3. Gamify the process. Now, here's where things get fun, literally. Your brain loves rewards and progress, so instead of treating work like punishment, gamify it. For example, if you study for 30 minutes, reward yourself with your favorite snack or YouTube video. Turn workouts into a score system. Earn points for every session and try to beat your weekly record. Track streaks. Humans are wired to protect streaks once they start. It's pure dopamine. This is how you trick your brain into enjoying hard work, by making progress visible and rewarding effort, not perfection. When I started doing this with my own routine, I went from procrastinating workouts to actually looking forward to them, because every session felt like leveling up in a game. Part 4. Detach your ego. Let's talk about the other side of resistance, ego. We avoid hard things because deep down, we're afraid of what failure might say about us. But here's the truth. Failure says nothing about who you are. It only gives data on what to improve. So instead of obsessing over results, shift your identity. Don't say, "I need to become productive." Say, "I am someone who does hard things." When your identity aligns with the behavior, your brain stops fighting it. If you see yourself as the kind of person who trains, studies, builds, and grows, those actions become natural. That's how people who seem disciplined actually think. It's not about motivation, it's about identity. Part 5. Change the story. Most people see hard work as suffering, but what if you change the story? What if studying was training your focus, working out was upgrading your character, and doing uncomfortable things was collecting XP for the life you want? When you frame challenges as part of the game, as proof you're growing, your brain starts to crave that discomfort. You start to enjoy the process, not dread it. Remember the quote, "The best climber isn't the strongest, it's the one having the most fun." That's the secret. Once you attach fun to hard work, resistance disappears. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing you've been avoiding and trick your brain into enjoying it. Start small, gamify it, and align it with who you want to become. Because once your brain learns that effort equals reward, you'll stop avoiding hard work and start craving it. If you use any of these tricks, comment below and let me know which one worked best for you. And if you want to keep reprogramming your mind for success, hit subscribe. Because next week I'm dropping a video on how to train your brain to love discomfort. See you there.